Pinning principles then. Pinning is really the second half of passing. It's separating the knee-elbow space and closing the distance to the chest and controlling the head. So from the mount, for example, Dylan might be able to connect his elbows to his sides, but I need to do the same three things: separating his elbows from his side, getting our chest together, closing the distance, and controlling his head. So I initiate this with the cross grip. If Dylan keeps posted on my hips here, it's real simple. I push it off and close the distance. If he does something smarter and goes to a cross frame, I pull it across and I can start to work to his back. If he feels me pull and he pulls his own hand back, he pulls it out of the hole and I go back to smash. This is a big problem that I run into sometimes, is I will let my back round. I will forget that I've gone back a few steps. And what happens is I've broken my own posture. So the only thing Dylan needs to do is change my base or my alignment to get the reversal. So even if I was here, if he gets frames on my hips, I need to get the cross grip and I need to start dealing with these frames appropriately. From the smash position, I want the arm that's under his head is going to go all the way to his armpit. The reason for this, if Dylan looks into my elbow, like all he needs to breathe is to get his nose out of my bicep. But I need this hook grip in his armpit to turn him back to the ground. So he turns away, and I pull him back to the ground. Notice as well, I'm crossing my feet kind of under his butt. I do not want a grapevine here. I want to be thinking about walking up under his armpits. Remember, separating his elbows from his sides. So the next thing I'm going to do is use my hand like my elbow like a pry bar, create space, and then reel. So I'm going to wrench and reel until my head can clear his elbow. From here, I can now have space to walk my knees up. This way. This hand then is going to do the fine motor control with the crown of his head and turn it into my shoulder, where again, I mermaid by driving my diaphragm, not my shoulders. It's not like this. I do not want to arch my back. Okay, so I'm attacking his breathing. And the reason for doing this is because I'm not in a hurry here. I can attack his breathing and go onto your choke if you wish. So I've got my armpit grip, my fine control. I'm turning him back towards me, and I suffocate here until he taps. I can just as easy start to go onto his back.